Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Buttercup, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Buttercup's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give her while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give a correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Buttercup's been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Buttercup is seated very nicely on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first exercise they're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash. Buttercup and Fred are going to take off doing that now, and the command is Buttercup heel. As you see right there, we've also incorporated an automatic sit into this. Anytime Fred stops his feet, Buttercup will sit. There's another automatic sit there. It's important during the heeling that Buttercup walks at your pace. She shouldn't try to pull ahead of you or lag behind. She's been trained to walk right at your pace on your left-hand side. There's another automatic sit. The next exercise they're going to demonstrate is the stay command. The stay is a hand and voice command. Fred's going to use the open flat of his left palm about an inch or so from Buttercup's muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Stay.
He'll then walk out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to help build Buttercup's self-control. You want to start at about a minute and work your way up to about 3 minutes. When Fred returns back to Buttercup, he's going to walk all the way around her and right back into heel position on the left-hand side. Buttercup remains seated throughout the entire exercise. He gives her a little praise, and they're off heeling again. We'll show you a little more of the heel to sit and the stay. There's an automatic sit there. Another sit.
Stay.
He gives her the stay again, and out to the end of the training leash. And this time, instead of returning back, he's going to call her in, show you the recall or the come command. You call her in using her name and a nice voice. She comes in, sits right in front. Then we have an exercise called the finish, where she heels around the back of Fred, right back to that left-hand side heel position.
Stay.
Demonstrate it one more time. And gives her the stay, out to the end of the training leash. Calls her into him. She comes in, sits nicely right in front. And now the finish, where she'll heel around the back and right back to that left-hand side. Sits nicely, gets a little praise, and they're going to take off heeling. It's a good time to remind you should practice all of your commands. You can practice them inside and outside your home and incorporate them into your daily routine about 15 to 20 minutes a day just to keep all the commands fresh in Buttercup's mind. Now we're going to show you our down commands. The first one will be down from a heel position. Fred's going to use the open flat of his left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. He then gives her a stay and out to the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build that self-control. You want to start at about 3 minutes on this one and work your way up to about 5. When Fred returns back to Buttercup, he's going to walk all the way around her as he did on the sit stay, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. She remains down throughout.
Butter. Yep.
And she gets off heeling again right with Fred. We'll show you that down again one more time. He gives her the down and the stay. Out to the end of the training leash again. This time I'll show you that recall or the come command again. Call her in using her name, and she comes in beautifully, sits right in front, and then she'll heel around the back and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Excellent job. We'll give them a minute to get lined up for our final command, which will be down from a distance. And as you see, Buttercup is doing excellently. But if for any reason she breaks a command or does not obey your command, the first word out of your mouth should be no, followed by a correction, and then you repeat the command.
Stay.
This will be the down from a distance. You're going to leave her in a sit-stay, walk out to the end of the training leash. It's the only time you use your right hand to give the command, and Fred will drop Buttercup into a down. Very nice. He'll then return back to her by once again walking all the way around her and right back into heel position on the left-hand side. She remains down throughout. Perfect job. Alright, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands that Buttercup has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Buttercup, and thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.